Welcome back to the winter in the South, where wood cutting is a thing still. It's better to cut in the winter than it is in the summertime. But if your saw is not doing this, when you cut, you ain't got your chain sharp enough. Look at this. Now, obviously, started from here, worked my way down here. So let's see what it looks like after about 40 cuts. This is about halfway through. Oh yeah. Now here, I'm running into a little bit of trouble with, space because I'm a big boy. But this is the last cut right here. Start to see it's getting a little bit of sawdust, but hey, still chipping pretty good. She's cutting a little bit to the left, but you'd expect after 40 or so cuts. Oh yeah. Now the question is, how am I gonna get this to the house? Because the house is way up there. There's my shop. Got to get permission from my neighbor to park my trailer right here. Because that would be perfect, wouldn't it? It'd be really perfect. But he's not home, so yeah. Now I do have permission to cut the tree, but not to move it. So just want to make sure I don't want to step on anybody's toes, because I like these people. Now, they're never here because this is a rental for them, or family rental. I only see the same people here during the summertime. So it might be very well that I'll have to wait a couple weeks, but we'll go from there. It's a STIHL $391. Not a bad saw. I've had it for several years. She's only cut like 20 or 30 trees maybe. This has been one of the bigger ones. Not the biggest one, obviously, but it's one of the bigger ones. Probably top 7, but 25-inch bar. So keep your chain sharp, boys. Have a good day. Ugh, flurries, you can go away. The lake is pretty. Alrighty. Last thing you want to do before you do any wood splitting or cutting is always put your equipment away and sharpen your stuff, okay? How you go through wood chips with such precision, or make them look the way that they did. Let's go get you a simple wood sharpener. Well, chainsaw sharpener. Here's what I did. Alrighty. So, be sure to, wait for this thing to cool off because it's hot. And you come through, and with these, it's just a one tool. There's multiple out there. I like this one because it is quick and easy for me. But I'll go through and I'll sharpen each one of these chains. I'll put my cover over it and store it away. I will purposefully drain out the fuel. And if there's anything left, I'll do my best to put it back in there. But generally, what I like to do is I like to run it out of fuel when I run it, and I'll stop. But because I work for a living outside of my home, it's easy for me to get to a certain point and go, I'm just kind of done. I'm going to wait till next weekend or the next day to finish up, or I'll do what I can. It's just what I choose to do. You do you. But yeah. So now she's ready to store away. Now put the cover on over the chain. We'll call it good. So this is how you keep your stuff sharp. That way when a storm happens, a tree falls, like a couple weeks ago during Christmas, a tree fell. All I had to do was come out here and grab it, fire it up, and start cutting. And yeah. It happens. I mean, I had a tree fall in my driveway 3 or 4 years ago, and 4 o'clock in the morning, I was headed to work, and I couldn't leave my driveway, but I pulled my STIHL out, I fired it up, and I just went to cutting. Granted, I just made one cut, and I kicked it out of the way, but it was all good. So, hope you guys enjoyed something. or learn something from all of this. It is simple maintenance, but choose your sharpening tools carefully. You can use the handheld, or you can actually go and take these little files out, okay? Because what this specific system does is a file and a raker all at the same time. These are simple, they're cheap, they're on Amazon. If you get the original STIHL, which I do have, the only reason why I bought two was because I thought this one was for 5/16. That's not. This is for a 32nd. That's what the saw I've got. So anyways, I've got two. One for my smaller chain and one for my bigger chain, which is this one right here. So other than that, you'll have a good one. And sorry if I ramble. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Hope I've earned your subscription. And see you guys in the next video.